Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. So here's part 3 of this week's mini training on one of the secret ingredients to really having a successful, unlimited, unfettered, uncompromised, unstoppable life and business. And it is respect. Okay, respect of yourself and respect of others. Both of these things are super, super, super important, and they go hand in hand. As we've been talking about, I'll do a little summary recap here. We live in a vibrational universe, which means that everything is vibrating. Everything has a frequency at which it's vibrating. Everything is vibrating means everything is moving, and it's moving at a particular frequency. Ideas, people, experiences, thoughts, emotions, actions, things, everything is moving at a certain vibration, at a certain frequency. And we are attracted to things of the same frequency. So if you want, today we're going to be talking about this in relationship to business and amping up your cash flow and really receiving much more in terms of revenue and financial abundance in your life. So if you want to receive more in your business, you have to be vibrating at that level, at the level of what it means, at the level. So let's talk about this for a second. Okay, so pick your number. How much do you want to make this week, this month, this year? I like to think in terms of years personally. It gives me a wide, expansive time period and allows me to dream and really get juicy about it. You can think 5 years out, you can think 10 years out, whatever works for you. You can think about it as for this month also, whatever works for you. But what is that juicy number? Okay, it has to be what you really, really want, not some reasonable, practical, what I think I can achieve, lower your standards kind of number. Okay, that's about self-respect also. Okay, let's just point that out. When you lower the bar for yourself, that to me is saying that you're not willing to respect yourself enough to hold a higher number. Okay, that might just be where you're at. This is not about guilt and shame. This is not about making you wrong or bad. Okay, this is about saying, acknowledging where you are. So if you find yourself lowering your desire number, right, what you want to call in revenue-wise or income-wise, wealth-wise, and you lower that, just notice it. That's where your level of self-respect is right now. So how do you get it higher? How do you call in and hold a higher number? Well, there's 2 ways to do this. One, you just do it, okay? And then you internally raise the level of your vibration to that number, okay? And that means respecting yourself at that number, which means behaving like a woman who makes and calls in and receives that much money, okay? And this is about raising your respect, okay, for yourself. So let's look at what this looks like. So let's say you want to make X amount of money. Maybe it's 500K this year, maybe it's $1 million, whatever it is, you have a number. And then you start behaving like whatever you're making right now in the mindset, which we know has a vibration, okay, which in the thoughts, the choices, the emotions of what you're making right now. That means you will not attract that, your juicy number, okay? You will continue to work and live and be at the lower number. Let's use some actual numbers. Let's say you're making 100K and you want to make 500K. If you keep thinking, being, acting, making decisions from a place of 100K, instead of moving up to a place of 500K, you won't attract that because those are 2 different frequencies, 2 different vibrations. So instead, you have to raise your level of respect for yourself, your level of worth, your level of self-esteem in your life and your business. And how do you do that? You stop behaving like someone who makes 100K and you start behaving like someone who makes 500K, even though you're not right now. You have to be at cause. You have to be the one that changes the vibration. Otherwise, if you don't change, your receiving is going to come right back down to the level that you're working at. Okay, so what does that look like on the ground? Like, really, what does that look like on the ground? Let me give you a couple of examples. So if at 100K, you're always worried about hiring team. Do I have enough money? Can I afford it? Can I pay payroll? Whatever it is. I can just do it myself. I can DIY that because I don't have enough money. That is that level of mindset. If you were making 500K, would you hire that person in a heartbeat? Absolutely. So you got to go do that now. You got to take the actions at the vibrational level, at the frequency of where you want to be calling in the income. Okay. Same thing with how you schedule your day or run your day. Are you going to be someone who makes herself crazy, nonstop meetings all day? I've done that. Okay. But like in that kind of grind it out, no time for yourself, not a lot of self-respect, have to do everything yourself, versus if you were making 500K or $1 million or $2 million or 10 million, you would have other people helping you. You would have some spaciousness in your day. You would create that spaciousness. You would not tolerate this kind of energy anymore. Okay, you might have a full life and you might be jamming on a lot of things, but you wouldn't be in the struggle, the grind, that heaviness. Okay, so you have to make decisions and behave from a different level. So first step there, create some spaciousness in your day. Decide when it stops. Decide when it starts. What's your schedule going to be like? Where are you going to have space? Are you going to have a delighted attitude, or are you going to think that it's an effing grind? Okay. Another place that shows up is like a willingness to invest in your own personal growth, your own learning, your own development. A lot of people won't do that thinking, you know, I don't have the time or I don't have the money. Okay. That is a very different vibration than someone who's working at 500K, $1 million, $2 million. They are investing in themselves all the time, whether it's, you know, yoga class, meditation class, going to personal growth seminars, learning a new skill set, learning how to think differently, getting their minds opened. Okay. Everyone I know that's making a goodly amount of money, like over 7 figures, invests in their own learning, invests in their personal growth, big time, shows up, does not opt out of that. Okay, that's a different vibration than I can't do that now, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money. That's a lower vibration. Okay, and it's a disrespecting of yourself. Okay, if you actually want this and you're working at this level, that's a disrespecting of yourself. Okay, so now let's talk about raising your prices. This is a great example in business. So oftentimes the way to call in additional money in your business is, you know, you're a consultant or a service provider, or you sell products or whatever it is, you incrementally or in a large leap, you raise your prices. Okay, so what happens if you raise your prices but you don't raise your self-respect? It's this mismatch. Okay, so you can't raise your prices and just be like, where are the women? You know, where are the men? Where are the clients? Where are the customers? You have to be at that level first before it comes in. Okay, well, the decision to raise your prices comes first, okay? But then you have to respect yourself enough to work at that level. So what does self-respect look like at this new price point, whatever it is for you? You might be charging $5 for a product and you double it to 10. I don't care if it's at that level or you're going from charging $50,000 for a consulting gig to $250,000 for a consulting gig. Like, what does self-respect look like at that level? What do you no longer tolerate? Okay, what is unacceptable? Okay, here's a great example of this in both respecting yourself and respecting others. Okay, so let's say you raise your prices and all your previous clients were at this level, but now you're at this level. And there's this push-pull, like you want to respect people at this level who were willing to pay for your services this level, but you don't want to bring yourself down. You don't have to. You really don't. You stay at the level of self-respect of that new price point. You respect everyone who's willing to, who's working at a mindset, belief level, money story level that's here. And you respect people who are above you also, okay? You don't denigrate at any level, but you don't lower your price either. And what I mean by that is you might have a conversation with someone about working with you who is completely not prepared to pay your new price point. That's fine. That's totally fine. You don't denigrate them or disrespect them, but nor do you disrespect yourself by going down to that level. You hold a higher vibration and you call them up if they're willing to come. Not everyone's willing to come, but some will be. And they'll be so happy that you called them up to that new level. Okay, so those are a couple of concrete examples of how to do this in business. If you have questions for me, you can private message me. I love talking about this stuff. And I hope you come to the Unstoppable Woman Summit. We are going to be deep diving into how to use all these laws and philosophies and concepts and key secrets to making more money. We're going to apply it directly to you and your business, you and your life. It's not going to be abstract. It's going to be very specific. So if you're interested in coming, December 5th, 6th, 7th, San Diego, love it, right on the ocean. It's going to be gorgeous. And the link to register is the Unstoppable Woman Summit. No, that's the wrong URL. It is amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. So let me say it again, amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. Have an unstoppable day. Hope you rock it out. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.